Hello again, Bear Cubs. This is the Bear Prophet, aka Polar Bear, coming at you from the Bear Den. We're having a very confused roll call here during God Selection, but I'm going to be playing support Sun Wukong because I want to get a few more gods up there before I start doing so many repeats on Bacchus and stuff like that. I will probably be rotating through sets of gods for periods of time, like until I get them up to Mastery 1. And then I'll find another god to rotate in. But you guys don't need to see 3 or 4 Bacchus games out of a week. Support Sun Wukong has kind of fallen off a little bit lately because Heavy Hammer got expensive. But from what I hear, he can still do fairly well. This will be the first time I'm running a physical support, but nobody else was offering to do it, so I figured we'd be better off with something than nothing. So I don't even know who I'm laning with here. I think Loki's going in the jungle, and Neith is going in mid lane, which means Artemis would be with me, and Anubis would be in the solo lane on the side. So that's fine. Hopefully all that comes together. It looks like this, I don't know, a few of our people here are pretty experienced with their characters. If Neith and Artemis can survive into late game and do well, then I think we're going to be just fine. Okay, so I should get my staff to help with clear, and I should not get that. It's going to take me a little bit here for a lot of this, so I apologize. This takes longer than usual. I'm going to get this for the HP 5. And then you get Wrath of the Gods. And then at least this part's the same consumable. Oh, so this is just a complete cluster. People were not paying attention at all. Man, what a disaster. Well, hopefully we can get this together. I should not. I need to work on being so judgmental about people just because they're not following the meta. We can still win this. It's just going to take a little bit of coordination. Yeah. And Anubis can solo. He just needs to be pretty defensive early game. Anubis' late game damage is off the hook though, so he just, and I've mentioned this before, but he has the problem of being he has to stand still during 2 of his moves, including his ultimate, and so it's pretty easy to just catch him with a bunch of damage. It's difficult. He needs to almost play it more like an assassin than like most mages do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Whew, leg spike. I'm glad Artemis got in here. Okay. So she can have that. That's fine.
Thanks.
No problem? Yeah, okay. So my main job for a little while is going to be just to weaken these up so that it's easier for her to push them and get last hits. And then Watcher's Gift, which I did actually get this time. Will help me out a lot. Okay. So I got 73 transformations, which, in addition to the, what's this called? The Magic Cudgel. Magic Cudgel is just a line of damage, does more damage to minions. That was a weird decision.
First blood.
Alright, 72 transformations is 3 abilities in one. One of them is just a long-range movement increase in the form of turning into a bird. One of them is a one-person stun, and you do get, you'll see, but you turn into these things depending on how far you choose to go with your little range selection thing. Their Chang'a's running out of mana too, which is good. We might actually be able to get her down here if we're careful. Now I've got my slow.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright. Whew, so we got in there, we got the kill, and that's important as a physical carry, because you tend to have more damage. It's kind of on you to, or as a physical support, you tend to have more damage than a magical support. So it's kind of on you to set up some aggressive moves early on, That's what we're going to keep doing. I'm actually going to turn it around. That was a little bit of a waste of a move, but what are you going to do?
Get served. Out of mana. Okay. Your middle
And I've got my multi-potions keeping me healed up. I'm going to keep a ward down just in case of a jungler. I'm not going to be able to peel as well, so it's important that I keep my...
tower is under attack.
Whew, okay. Our next move is going to be to get Midas Boots, and then I think I might get the first level of Heavy Hammer before I get Sovereignty, just for the extra slow.
Your right tower is under attack. Rolling back. That was a good fight. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, we can get pretty close.
An enemy
So that's good, that'll give us some more movement. We should buy more wards. And a couple more potions, just to keep us going. Multi-potions are great because they give you health and mana in one inventory slot, which is important as a support because you need to have some wards on you. Everyone's job is to ward a little bit, but your job is to ward early and enough to protect the people on your team. Wow, okay, so this High Assassin game is actually working out for us. I'm actually going to help out a little bit over here with the ward. Boop. And that'll help her keep from getting ganked from our side too. And since Loki's spending most of his time on the other side of the jungle, I think she'll be pretty safe. That's always good. And I think each character can have, or each god can have 3 wards out at a time. After that, I think they start to disappear. And you can only carry 3 in your inventory, for sure. I'm actually going to put a more aggressive ward up here, since we're probably going to be keeping this lane pretty well pushed. I wonder if their blue buff is still there.
Has been slain. Ultimate is ready.
Ultimate. Oh, well we should wait for her to pull back a little bit more before we go for the gank. And I'm going to start leveling up my 72 transformations. I still don't want to be stealing the last hits on these minions. I just want to be helping push and clear a little bit.
An ally has been slain. Be right back. Okay.
Okay, so this is a good chance for me to play it a little bit more defensive. And I can actually use this to help clear a lot. Yeah, and they were trying to lure me there. Unless, oh, Chang'e is really going back.
An enemy has been slain. Nice
And I got in on that for the assist. Always good. Oop, not actually going to go in on that. Okay. Here we go. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Because I don't have a whole lot to deal with her yet, and she has incredible sustain. I don't have enough damage to burst her down or anything. And her healing, especially under the tower, would easily end me.
An enemy has been slain. Thanks. Rolling back. Cancel that.
I don't think I have enough for what I want. Do I? I do, actually.
Rolling back.
It's important to get your Midas Boots on as early as possible because they'll give you gold per 5, so getting one early just it makes your time worth more, and it means that you don't have to worry quite as much about getting last hits, and you can start to rotate a little bit more shamelessly. Ooh, I'll just get it next time. I should have gotten an upgrade on my Hand of the Gods up to level 2, because then it would be available every 60 seconds instead of every minute and a half.
Nice
Our Artemis seems to have this, so I'm going to try and gank middle lane. Oh. Maybe? Am I going to get there in time? I'm totally not going to get there in time. Oop. A little bit too far. Not a problem, not a problem.
Your team has destroyed a right. Nice job.
Did they lose? They did lose somebody. I mean, they probably rage quit, but... Yeah, I got too aggressive on that one. Okay, so I've got those up. Let's... That wasn't great. I think they're giving me a little bit of crap for it, but not gonna let it bug me. Yeah, let's get that. Oh, no, 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 no. That's right. Okay, okay. So now we'll start to work on our other stuff. Getting that before level, or about 10 minutes is important, because we're gonna have a really good potential to push for... Are they not mad? Okay. So we've got our right tower, and we've almost got middle tower, but I think they're going to need a little bit of help on the defense here.
Your middle tower is an ally.
Oh, unfortunate. I didn't get here in time.
He's on a rampage. Nice job.
Ooh. I'm going to start leveling up my damage a little bit, just because I'm going to need it until I get that hammer online to scare people off a little bit more.
Killing spree.
An enemy has been slain.
Falling back. Thanks.
Okay, yep. And I barely made it out of there alive, but I made it out of there alive, and that's what's really important.
Your team has destroyed.
Okay, I mean, it's health, but let's get some wards. It's not the move. It's not the... Oh, wow.
Good game. Good game.
Hey, what a successful first run at my son Wukong support. I don't know if I died once. Where am I? I did die once, but I got 4 assists, and that's totally... It's totally a good ratio with me. Oh. Alright, we're going to get some more recorded here, so I'm not going to keep you guys too long with the post-commentary. They had somebody leave, that makes it very difficult for them. We should definitely report that guy. Looks like, yeah, he got killed 3 times without doing anything, so that looks like a rage quit to me. In my overly judgmental mind. There we go. Our team did stellar. Our Loki was absolutely destroying it. I mean, really, all of our people were doing just fine. Neith was a little bit vulnerable in mid, but I mean, she's pretty difficult to do in mid, or at least she just doesn't have the clear early on by herself to do mid very well. So early game would be especially rough for her, but I think eventually she'd be able to level it out once she got her clear going. Wow, so that was short, but it was good. I would have finished, well, I would have gotten level 2 of this, and then I would have built a sovereignty as my next steps, and then I probably would have built more reactively, maybe a Hide of the Urchin just to keep myself alive a little bit more, since I don't have all of the natural tankiness of the Guardians. Yeah, that was good. I'm probably going to play another one here. Thanks for stopping by. This has been the Bear Prophet. See you next time.